Yo, what's up, Swag Gang? You already know what time it is, man. It's your boy Keon Lar, aka KL Swag. Back here with a video, man. Look, man, we about to react to What If. I'm so dumb, Swag Gang. What NFL legends think of Patrick Mahomes, bruh? Look, man. I really had to react to this, man. Shout out to TBS, man. But anyways, man, make sure you comment, make sure you like, and make sure you subscribe. And let's just get into the reaction. Oh, yeah, Patrick Mahomes, bruh. Damn.
We all have our thoughts about how legendary Patrick Mahomes is. But what do the legends themselves think of him?
So, Patrick, this is pretty cool. You're playing catch with Brett Favre. What's that like?
It may be cooler for me.
What? What? I'm dead, bro.
Rising to greatness in the NFL is no easy task. It's one of the most competitive professional sports leagues out there. And the insane turnover rate means that even if you make it, there's no guarantee you will be there for long. But there is one young player today who I think it is safe to say will be gracing our television screens on Sundays for a long time to come. Kansas City Chiefs signal caller Patrick Mahomes. Crazy as it seems, we could spend hours going through the laundry list of accomplishments, feats, and highlights we have gotten from the Chiefs quarterback throughout the relatively brief career he's had. But those numbers and those highlights, while impressive, somehow do Mahomes a disservice in their telling of his tale. Because what he has actually done in a few short seasons is far more shocking and impressive. What really cements that for me is the way that you hear the NFL players he competes against, and even the NFL legends of yesteryear, absolutely rave about the explosive young quarterback. Take guys like Steve Young and Joe Namath, for example. Two Hall of Fame quarterbacks who had masterful careers in their own right, winning Super Bowls, setting records, and so on. Young called Mahomes amazing, not just in his ability to make plays, but also bouncing back from a couple of early mistakes.
Pat Mahomes is amazing. Till he's finished playing, you're always going to say, no matter what, this guy will never be out of a football game.
Namath went as far to say that he is special and everything you'd like in a quarterback. And he could probably get a lot of girls. No, I'm just kidding. Namath didn't say that, but I bet he thought it. I mean, does it really get any better than that? Keep in mind, these are some of the most fiercely competitive people to ever walk the earth. And there's a long-standing tradition of booing the generation that comes after you. But every NFL legend that opens his mouth about Mahomes has nothing but compliments to send his way. So let's take a look at what some of the best players to ever do it have had to say about the 25-year-old who is well on his way to accumulating a Hall of Fame resume. When it comes to breaking down a quarterback's ability to sling it, there are few people out there more qualified to speak in the matter than former Indianapolis Colts and Denver Broncos great Peyton Manning. Between his 14 career Pro Bowls, countless passing records, 5 MVP trophies, and 2 Super Bowl titles, Peyton Manning knows a thing or two about tossing the pigskin around. And besides, the two have a sort of unique...
Damn.
Time to start taking care of yourself by taking care of your space. Yes, clean.
Relationship as the only 2 players to throw for 50 touchdowns and 5,000 passing yards in a single season. Still, Peyton could easily harbor some resentment towards Mahomes for taking some of his shine, or for doing it in a slightly different era in which the rules are more favorable for the offense, and quarterbacks in particular. But that's not the case at all, at least not based on the comments that he made to Peter King on his podcast.
Some of the throws that he's making, I don't think anybody's seen before, whether it's, the kind of the no-look throws. I mean, I think some of the ability to sprint left, throw back right, he's got a little Elway in him. Elway was kind of famous for that. I mean, the Broncos actually started designing plays to sprint left and throw back right. Mahomes is still improvising. But what I like about him is that he's taking coaching. Andy Reid is going to coach the stew out of him. I like that for him and his future. He can make a lot of plays on his own, and he's just fun and entertaining to watch. I like his kind of spirit and love and passion for the game that shows up when you watch him play as well.
Okay, Peyton, okay, I hear you. The spirit. It's just very entertaining to watch.
That's a pretty ringing endorsement for Manning, and it is representative of a similar trend that you will see when you look at how the stars of the days past talk about Mahomes. It's never just about the magic he makes on the field, but also the way in which...
I'm not gonna lie, bro, he's the only quarterback that does not have drip, bro. Patrick Mahomes does not have drip when he plays, bro. Yes, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the game. No, he's not better than Tom Brady. Does he have the potential to be better than Tom Brady when Tom Brady retires? Yes, but no, bro. Like Patrick Mahomes does not have no drip, bro. Like now, Deshaun Watson got quarterback drip, but damn, bro, Patrick Mahomes does not have any quarterback drip or any type of drip on the field, but he is a baller.
Which he creates, his passion, and the way he approaches the game clearly resonates with former players like Manning. And if you ask me, that is almost as important of an indicator for Chiefs fans as anything else. Peyton is far from the only NFL great to chip his 2 cents on the Kansas City star quarterback. In fact, another Hall of Fame quarterback who just so happened to play a few years of ball in Kansas City, Joe Montana, had plenty of positive things to say about Mahomes ahead of the Chiefs Super Bowl matchup with the San Francisco 49ers. Montana was a media fixture in the weeks leading up to the big game that year because Kansas City and San Francisco were the only 2 teams he played for during his Hall of Fame career. And during a Monday morning quarterback piece, Montana broke down part of what he believes makes Mahomes such a special talent. According to Joe, it's a combination of his insane ability to make plays and his offense's complete faith in him to make something happen. Even in the most dire situations, he does a lot of great things. That's what Montana told Sports Illustrated. But I can also tell you, the things he does are only possible because he has other guys around him on the offensive side who understand and move along with the things he does. You're never out of the play when he's involved. You watch some teams and some receivers will just run down the field and they don't even react. But there is a big understanding from his guys that this guy can make plays no matter where, no matter how desperate it feels. If you don't have that trust, nothing else
I haven't heard nothing bad about this man yet.
matters. And well, Montana was clearly onto something, as Mahomes led the Chiefs to an epic comeback victory in that Super Bowl. And he took the team all the way back to the Super Bowl the following season too, as Mahomes continues to accumulate accomplishments, records, and accolades. More legends seem to be taking note, even Montana, whose stance changed from exciting playmaker and talk of what his teammates could do for him to some really high praise just 1 year later. In an interview with Fans cited over a year after his initial comments, Montana spoke at length about how special Mahomes might really be. I think when you look at him and his age and the things he's accomplished already, and really his ability to do the things he's been able to prove that he can do, I see him obviously coming up to the top quickly. I don't think anything holds him back unless anyone forbid that anyone gets hurt. That's the only thing that slows the guy down. I don't think you could slow him down any other way. You have to imagine that Mahomes was smiling ear to ear when these comments got back to him. I mean, after all, this is one of the single greatest.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I feel like, man, I don't know, bro. I gotta see how he gonna play this year, bro. I mean, yes, he been doing a lot of crazy shit, but look, he couldn't do that against Tampa Bay. He couldn't do that against Tampa Bay. He won't be doing it again against Tampa Bay.
Quarterbacks and winners of all time offering up these remarks. Some younger fans may not realize this, but Joe Montana was Tom Brady before Tom Brady. He won 4 Super Bowls for the 49ers, being named MVP in 3 of them, and notched 2 regular season.
I didn't know that.
MVPs, along with 8 trips to the Super Bowl. He even did the Brady change teams in the twilight of your career move, spending his final 2 seasons playing for the Chiefs in Arrowhead after a falling out in San Fran. Now, he didn't quite make it over the hump to snag another Lombardi trophy in KC like Brady did in Tampa, but he did lead the Chiefs to 19 wins in 2 seasons and multiple postseason wins, which is pretty good considering the stage he was at in his career. Either way, the point being, Joe Montana is quite possibly the single most qualified person to analyze today's quarterbacks. So Mahomes should have a strong sense of pride that Joe gave him that strong of a vote of confidence. Truth be told, the list of NFL greats gassing up Patrick Mahomes will likely only continue to grow, and that's saying something. Because as it stands, there's already a pretty extensive list of guys that have really been wowed by everything that Mahomes has done. Even the aforementioned Tom Brady, who despite only overlapping with Mahomes for a few seasons thus far, has actually formed quite the little rivalry with the young quarterback. When many expected him to bend the knee and pass the torch, he had nothing but good things to say about Mahomes ahead of their Week 11 matchup in 2020. Granted, this was before Brady would go on.
Damn, he got smashed.
On to defeat Mahomes head-to-head in the Super Bowl and put himself firmly in the driver's seat in that rivalry with 2 huge playoff wins over the youngster. But nevertheless, you can tell from the way he spoke about Patrick that he has nothing but the utmost respect for.
Look, Patrick Mahomes is not better than Brady. Patrick Mahomes is not better than Brady, bro. Look at the receivers that Patrick Mahomes got, bro. If Patrick Mahomes was with literally the Patriots, bro, he wouldn't be able to do all that, bro. He wouldn't be able to do all that, bro. He wouldn't be able to do that, bro. Like, we had Chris Hogan. We had Danny Amendola. This man, Patrick Mahomes, got Tyreek Hill. Literally, he's a top 5 receiver, I think, personally. Well, that's top 10 at least, if he's not top 5. Got Micah Hardman, bro. He also a pretty good receiver, but that's going to be doing a lot. He got Travis Kelce, one of the best tight ends in the NFL. He had Chris Robinson, bro. He had Sammy Watkins. That's a pretty good receiver. Like, he had multiple receivers, bro. Come on now. Brady just had a bunch of, washed up. Well, not gonna say washed up, but a bunch of receivers that nobody didn't really know about and made them to stars. That's all I'm gonna say.
For his ability on the football field.
He's a terrific player, obviously, being league MVP a few years ago, 50 touchdowns. It's pretty hard to do. There's not many guys that have done that. And then to continue that last year with the Super Bowl championship and playing at an extremely high level this year. He's just getting more and more comfortable. And that's, so much about playing quarterback is having experience, learning from year to year, improving your routine. And, he's
now, Tom Brady is so inspirational, bro.
He's just doing a tremendous job.
Clearly, he's not intimidated by him, but I think he knows his days as the top dog in the league are numbered. Aaron Rodgers, another future Hall of Fame quarterback, has spoke about just how good he thinks Mahomes is and will continue to become on multiple occasions. While he was getting interviewed on the Pat McAfee show, they asked Rodgers what he thought of watching Mahomes play, especially considering how reminiscent their play styles were. He went as far as to say that he is a Patrick Mahomes fan, which, considering how competitive NFL athletes and quarterbacks specifically are, it's quite the endorsement.
I'm a Pat Mahomes fan. I really am. I enjoy watching him play. I enjoy his demeanor. I think he's a fun guy to be around.
He even turned the conversation back towards Mahomes on a night in Lambeau that should have been all about him. Rodgers had just led the Green Bay Packers to a 24-16 victory over the Carolina Panthers. And in doing so, he became the first
but can never win a Super Bowl
quarterback to notch 3 40-plus touchdown seasons. When asked about it, he explained he was just happy he could get the record before Mahomes had time to skyrocket past it.
40 touchdowns, you're the first to do that 3 times. Does that mean anything to
you? Yeah. It's good to get that while Pat's still young, because I'm sure he'll be bumping up that number pretty quick.
To me, this is one of the more shocking things I've seen. I mean, like I said, these guys are fierce competitors, and he's already admitting that Mahomes will likely shatter his record. I know that the two quarterbacks did a couple of State Farm commercials together. That's they're friends. It's cool. And honestly, Rodgers is a really nice guy. But even so, it's crazy to see a competitor like that defer to a younger quarterback. It isn't just the more recent legends that appreciate Mahomes' greatness either. Hall of Fame quarterback John Elway, who now serves as the president of football operations for the Denver Broncos and has to face up against Mahomes twice a year, spoke very frankly about the Chiefs QB.
How much do you enjoy, as one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, watching Patrick Mahomes play quarterback? I know he's not on your team, but a part of you has to watch him and just think, my God, it's fun to watch somebody be this good at what I was so good at as well.
Well, the bad thing is he's in our division,
yeah, I know,
which makes it even harder. But, I tell you what, he's a treat for the NFL, and as a young talent that's going to continue to get better and better, and the people that they have around him can really spread the field. So it's a treat for all NFL football fans to really enjoy, because he's a special talent.
Dan Marino, another all-time great, with a Florida-sized ego, was also quick to insert Mahomes into the conversation when Chris Sims was talking about some of the all-time great quarterbacks to do it. He spoke at length about all the things that makes Mahomes special, the different arm angles that he can deliver the ball from, the accuracy. It was honestly shocking to see Dan Marino speak so highly of someone other than himself.
Patrick Mahomes. I mean, you look at what he's been able to do the first couple of years, and just the way he throws the ball, his arm angles, and he's throwing it accurately. Has a nice sense in the pocket.
Warren Moon felt similarly too, saying ahead of Super Bowl 55 that Mahomes' skill set is kind of unmatched. Interestingly, he too felt strongly about Mahomes' ability to deliver the football from all different arm angles and positions on the field. Really the only one to even attempt to chop Mahomes down a little bit.
Damn.
fit was Troy Aikman. And in fairness, only really happened because people started clowning him on Twitter for how quickly Mahomes was closing in on his career totals this early into his career. Yikes. Besides, I can sort of see his point at the time. Back in 2019, Mahomes had yet to win a ring. And when people are biting at your ego, it's kind of easy to snap back. Anyway, it really is amazing to see just how strongly the legends feel about Mahomes. And it'll be crazy to see how the Kansas City quarterback continues to develop in the coming years. But it continues on his current trajectory. I'm sure we will see plenty of more praise coming his way. When Patrick Mahomes' career is over, where do you think he will rank among the all-time great quarterbacks? Join me in the comment section below. Make sure to follow myself and
I don't know, bro. Y'all guys, hey, you guys let me know down below what you guys think about Patrick Mahomes, man. But anyways, man, him or Tom Brady, put it in the comments, man. I love you guys. You guys stay swat out. I'll see you guys in the next video.